Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Road America this season, race weekend 36. It's been a wild season so far, guys. Almost finished with the regular season to get to the chase. So anyway, we're here at Road America getting ready for heat race number 1, last breast cancer awareness race weekend. Qualifying always seems to be crazy here. The lap times were from 1:57 to about 2:17. So they always seem to qualify crazy here. So Michael Parker, Brandon Mellon on the front row. Beeson, Brenda Rogers, row 2. Carol Morton, Michael Cavanero, row 3. Ryan Shea, Andrew Rich in row 4 with Tony Green and May Ryder in row 5. So Andrew Rich gets a good start. Last time he was at Road America was season 4 part-timer, started 26th, and that race did not go good for him at all. As we get ready to see the green flag. Green flag is out. We are going green flag racing here at Road America, and they're already looking 3 wide. I see Peter Sands, Austin Alves, Jim Warren the third. Brandon Mellon checking up a little bit there on that right groove. Parker in the lead, pulling away. Brandon Mellon, others, you know this turn is always the part where somebody might check up and get into the back end of somebody. But we don't see that here in heat number 1. So Andrew Rich doing a bit of a better job so far, as Parker still in the lead. Others trying to catch up as they start to single file it out after the crazy start to the race we had. Deanna Jones down from 23rd to 28th. That's not a good first lap for a track like Road America. Steve Cavallo's back here, which he actually didn't do that good the last time we came here last season either. He's trying to gain some spots here, trying to get around the 4 of Edwin Mendez. Started 26, has definitely gained a couple of spots, maybe 1 or 2. So trying to get in the show. So Parker is your race leader. Let's look at the bottom 10 right now, or bottom 9. As you see just how spread out the field has gotten. Cavallo 25th. So Parker in the lead. No real sign of anybody gaining any ground. There's Andrew Rich in 10th, but Jim Warren in the third to his right side, looking for 10th place. So side by side, they head down the long straight. Track is definitely tough to make passes, but it is possible. You just got to have the right skill level and the right car. As that is what Jim Warren III is trying to do. Jim III here learned a lot from his grandfather, Jim Morton, as he completes the pass for 10th place on Andrew Rich. There's Zachary Rogers. Andrew was talking to Zachary about, even though they're not teammates, they are good friends off the track, tried to get a few tips out of him before the heat race this weekend, and well, before qualifying anyway. And Zachary has won at Puco twice, which is the track we're going to next week. And is a pretty good road course racer at Sonoma, as he's almost won there numerous times. Pretty much every season he has a shot at winning, but he can never get it done. Zachary actually passed Tony Green for 12th last time by. Adam Rogers moving up to 15th. You see Austin Alves in 18th. Scott Greeny has moved up to 19th over Chris Corando. And Naylor up to 21st over Kerry Davis. Carvalho has moved up to 24th, I believe, now. Yep. So 2 laps to go in this heat. Carvalho needs to get around 3 more drivers to have a chance. And we usually see a wreck or so. Edwin Mendez to the right side of the 48, looking to pass him. So it's good to watch around this area as Scott Greeny looking to the left of Austin Alves. May Ryder has had the best lap on the track today in this heat. As Greeny trying to pass, but that doesn't seem to be the right groove to make a pass. So Alves will keep 18th place. Now Andrew Rich losing some spots. Zachary Rogers passes him for 11th. Tony Green will pass him for 12th. So Andrew falling to 13th now. So let's head back up to the front. Brandon Mellon trying to hunt down Michael Parker. And pit stops will definitely become a factor here this weekend. Now, Sam Rogers is not in this heat race, but this is the 200th race weekend. Road America held the 100th, and Sam Rogers, in that weekend, he finished, I believe, 4th or 3rd in his heat race, or the part-timers race, I should say, as it was at the time. So the white flag is out. He won the part-timers. He was 3rd or 4th in the part-timers race, and then he won the main race, the cup race, and he qualified very well. He drove a Ford back then. He still drives a Ford now, so maybe we'll see if he can get himself another victory here. He'll be coming up in heat number 2, so it will be interesting to see how he does, since he's won here once before. So Parker's still in the lead. Beeson catching up to Brandon Mellon. Well, I don't even see how that's possible because Brandon was faster than Parker last time by. And they weren't. Well, they were close. Let's head back towards the back as May Ryder's going to pass Peter Sands for 8th. And now Andrew Rich has fallen to 14th, but I don't think he'll fall outside the top 21. Greeny finally getting by Austin Alves for 18th. As Naylor and Kerry Davis fighting for that last spot, it looks like Carvalho will not be able to make the race, which is going to be a huge hit for him. He will want to make Puco next week, as that is the last road course before the chase. And if he can't get a win before the chase, that's bonus points right there, guys. You get 5 bonus points per win. It used to be 3, it's 5 now because of the way the whole point system works. So you get 5 bonus points per win, so Sam Rogers will be the points leader at this point going into the chase. And to have that 15 points off the leader or 5 points off most of the drivers, when there's 6 that are going to be eliminated, you don't want that. So checkered flag waves. Parker wins the heat. And Naylor does make the last cut spot. So Kerry Davis, Tony Vieira, Edwin Mendez, Steve Carvalho, Ben Goldberg, Nicholas Mudio, Kate Rogers, Chloe Baker, and Deanna Jones will miss the race. So, see you guys for heat number 2. Welcome back, guys, to Road America. Alan Cavanero, Dylan Young on the front row for this heat. Karen Vieira, Benjamin Dion, row 2. Eric Caralla, Mike Mellon, row 3. Robert Rogers, Ace Rogers row 4 with Benjamin Tilton and Cameron Gaddu row 5. Don't know why that right lane checks up like that so much. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Watch, the green flag will come out. They're not even lined up right. Like, wow, no wonder the field stacks up. They're going to enter turn 1 here. Ooh, Dylan Young with the advantage for now. Can he make it stick and get the race lead? Cavanero getting a bit of an outside line run there. As they're side by side, Dylan does have the preferred line through this next section, however, so I think he might make the lead. Eric Caralla makes it 3 wide with teammate Benjamin Dion and driver of the 22, Mike Mellon. Eric actually won the season 4-part timers race here. So Eric might have a good shot at maybe winning his first career race this weekend. There's a lot of RCR cars right here. Robert Rogers, Eric, Ace, Dion. 4 of them, in fact. So Dylan Young does hold on to the race lead. So look at some of the road courses in the back. Look who's in the back, guys. Sam Rogers. Won the 100th race here. He's down to 27th right now. Now he'll need to get going if he wants a chance at winning the 100th and the 200th race. Ooh, Tringali brothers getting a little out of whack there. Sam maybe going to try to pass Nico Tringali. But it's definitely tough here at Road America. He has a bit of an advantage. So Dylan Young leads. Sam with the advantage in 26th. As you see, Michael Amato currently out of range. Keith Rich in 21st right now. But he gets really wide. That's going to give Amato a shot at the top 21 as he passes Pericles for 22nd. Let's head up a little bit farther here. As we know, Tilton is an ace at pretty much every type of track, so this would seem like the perfect track for him to get a second win on the season. Excuse me. Currently in 9th. Definitely probably has a good shot to make this race. The 2nd and the 3rd laps is where we really see who has a good car. What is the dog doing? Oh my goodness gracious. What are you doing? She's hanging her head upside down off my bed like a moron. You silly goose. Is that a tick? Don't know what that is. I just... This hair, I guess. You're kicking into my side. Oh. So top 3 remaining the same. Dion trying to get by Mike Mellon for 4th. As Robert Rogers is actually looking on the right side of teammate Eric Caralla for 7th. So Dion looking for 3rd. That's always a tough turn to make a pass. And that sends Ace wide. Haralla's going to get to the right side at the 33, looking for 6th place. And Robert Rogers drafting the 0-7. The last time we'll see this snap-on scheme from the 07 team this year. But Dylan Young, Alan Cavanero, and Karen Vieira seem to be the best. Now, Alan is basically eliminated from chase contention because he's just so far outside the top 40. But he has been running pretty decent these past few weeks. Actually got out of the bottom place in points past Edwin Mendez for 58th in points. Sorry guys, it's kind of important text I'm doing because if this shot affects me at all, I'm not going to be able to work a certain day. So Dylan Young's still in the lead. Wow, there's a big gap here. Mike Mellon's up to 4th. Well, actually, he was in 4th. Pretty decent. Wow, Gadoo right on the bumper of Tilton. Let's see back here. 21st right now, Allison Rogers passed Michael Amato. And Sam Rogers is in 27th. So Sam probably very unhappy. White flag lap. I'm going to stick it right here. Wow, big change there. John was 13th at the line, and he moved up to 11th. Now Peyton Goodwin trying to get around James Morton for 14th. Now I like going here. This is a good track to go to. I just hate the fact that it's hard to find decent... Like, it's good. You find good battles, but it's hard to find them making passes, and I like to see passes. And I think I'm going to lower the pacing speed because 55 is a bit too much. So I'm going to lower that to probably 40. And we'll see what the bunching distance is too. I actually probably should have checked the settings before the heat races, but good racing. I think this racing is pretty good enough, so I think I might just check, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll just check the drag and grip settings and all that, but I think we should be good. So Dylan Young's going to win heat number 2. And who will get 21st? It looks like it's going to be Allison Rogers. So Allison gets the last spot. So Michael Amato, Colby Alves, Philip Tringali, Nick Pericles, Nico Tringali, Sam Rogers, Kevin Peeler, Nathan Rogers, and Greg Lyons missed the main, and I will see you guys for that main, which is the Johnsonville 200.